Hello and welcome to Freshman Fridays. Today we're really excited to be sharing with you how to register for your classes. The very first thing you want to do when you're preparing to register for your classes is figure out which classes you need to be taking in order to graduate. We're going to do that online today. We're going to go to the Badger website, which is a website that Snow College uses to convey a lot of information as well as allow you to pay tuition and register for classes. You will have received a username from the school and instructions to log on, usually in an email from them. So once you've done that, go to Badger Web and log on. Then you're going to go to this student tab right here. This will have registration information, student records. You can sign up to pay your tuition. You can apply for student jobs, lots of things. Today, we're just going to be looking at registration. So we're going to start with DegreeWorks. Registration is up here, but DegreeWorks is down here at the bottom. You'll see a page that looks like this. Don't worry, it's not broken. You just need to hit plans right here. It'll come up with a lot of your information, and so it'll also display your degree. If you don't have a declared degree, you need to declare one. That'll help you as you go through the process of figuring out which classes you need to take, because it'll update and tell you the electives that you need to be taking in order to receive that specific degree. Moving on, it'll show you and your plans. You see, I have a couple plans over here. We're going to click on this one. But for you, you're going to add a new plan, and it'll just ask you to name the plan. So then you'll come up with a page that looks like this. This should be empty for you since you won't have added any classes. The most important part of this page is, however, this little audit button. What this button does is it takes the classes that you have already completed and measures them against the ones you need to take to receive your certificate of graduation. And then it'll give you a list, just like it does right here. So, as you can see, I have completed several courses, and it'll show your grades and how many credits it took. It'll also tell you what you still need to take. I still need a GE requirement in science. That means I need to take a general education course that is recommended from the school in the science section. So we're going to click on that. It'll take us down here, and it'll show us what we've taken already and what we need to take. So I still need a physical science. You need a physical science and a social science in order to graduate from Snow. I click on this and it'll take me right here, show that it's incomplete and that I need to take 3 credits in a physical science general education class. So what we do with that information is we're going to add a general education science class to our plan. And we do that by coming up here to the top again and clicking on the dashboard. This will take you back to your original page, and you can go in here and add courses to your plan. We're looking for science, so we're going to go, I know there's a class called Life in This Universe, and that will fill my general education course requirement. Let's see if we can find it. So I just searched using a keyword, but let's extend it. Maybe not. So we'll just click to the next page. Here we go, Life in the Universe. So I'm going to click on this little plus button and add it to my plan. Perfect. It'll be added right here. As you can see, it's that physical science class. And then as I go through and add all of the courses that I need to be taking, I can use this as a reference sheet to make sure that I'm taking the correct classes in the correct semester so that I can graduate on time. Once we've completed a plan here, the next step is to register for a class. So we're going to go back to the Badger Web site. We're going to click on registration and wait for it to load. Then we're going to go to register for a class. This is the most direct way to do it from DegreeWorks, but you don't have to do it this way. There are actually easier ways that we're going to talk about in a second. We're going to click on our Spring 2021 course, and then we can see that we can search the classes that we need. So we still have our tab open up here. We can click on this one and get the classes that we have in our plan. So I need physical science. Here we go. There it is. So this class so this little O right here means that the class is going to be taught online. And that's just fine by me, but if you want to be taking in-person classes, then you need to make sure that you're signing up with a campus that says Ephraim, if you're in Ephraim, or Richfield, if you're in Richfield. So now that I've found the class that I want, I'm just going to hit add. And it'll add it to my little list right here. If you don't have these two boxes, that's okay. They'll show up once you've added at least one class. So you can see that it says pending right here. Once I hit submit, it'll turn green and say registered like it does right here, provided that I don't have any time conflicts or that I can actually get into the class. As you can see, there's 24 seats available in this class out of 24 seats that are allowed in this class. So once those 24 fill up, this number is going to get smaller. So it'll say that there's 0 out of 24 seats remaining. That means that if you want to still get into this class, you'll have to wait list. So you just add it and it'll go down here and it'll say that you're waitlisted for that class rather than you're registered. You want to be careful how many classes you waitlist for because there's a chance that you still won't be able to get into the class even if you're waitlisted. So that's one way to add courses. We're going to go through the second way, which I think is probably the easier way. So we'll just go back to student. We're going to not save my changes because I've already registered. And then we're going to go to build a plan for a semester. This is a really great tool to help you build out what you're going to be taking every single semester of Snow College so that you don't have to search every time you want to register for a class. It makes it so easy to register. As you can see, I already have 2 classes here on my plan. These are just 2 general education classes that I would need to take to graduate from Snow College. To add things to your plan, you're going to either create a new plan, or I'm just going to go over here to click edit. It'll show up with this box again. It looks very similar to the registration process. You're just going to search the class that you would like to register for. We're going to do that same Life in the Universe class. And you can see that there are sections to view, or you can click add course. We're going to click view sections. And as you can see, there's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class here. This will tell you what days they meet and what times they meet at. In this plan, I can add any of these courses and it'll generate a cute little schedule for me over here. And it looks like, oh, I didn't push the button. There we go. and it'll show up in this gray block. These other blocks are classes that I've already registered for, so I can be careful not to create conflicts in my schedule. So once you've done that, you're going to hit Save Plan. This will make it so that you can come back, edit things, or change things if you want in the future, but it'll make sure that it's saved to your plan. I'm going to click that. Then we're going to go back to Catalog Search. And actually, we don't need to go here. We're just going to go to Registration. Once you have your plan put together, you can come over here to Register for Classes. Click the 2021 semester, and there's a tab right here called Plans. You can see that my plan classes are already in here. Here's that Life in the Universe plan that I wanted to do. If I hit Add right here, it'll automatically go into my registered classes right here, but it'll say pending until I hit Submit. I already have this class registered for, so it's not going to let me register for it right now. But it's just that easy. You just make the plan, and then you come in here and click Add on all of the classes that you want to register for. It makes it quick and easy, which is really important because sometimes if you don't register fast enough, classes will fill up. Okay, the last way to register for classes is through CRNs. You're just going to go to Register for Classes like you normally would. Click Spring 2021. And you're going to enter the CRN for the number, for the class that you want to take. So there's two 4-digit numbers that are associated with classes. There's the level of the class, which is like your 1010 classes. It's just like a level designation for how hard the class is. And then there's the CRN. The CRN designates which class it is and what section you're going to be on. So you can see right here, I have a CRN for this class. You're going to write down all of the CRNs for the classes that you want to take, whether you find those from our little handy dandy planning tool in DegreeWorks, or you talk with a counselor, or you find them on your own using the catalog. You're just going to add those CRNs just like this. We'll do the one that's right there, 1621. Hit enter and add it to summary. And it'll add it to your registration automatically. This one's not going to let me add it because I already have it registered right here. And that's super easy, but you need to be careful that you're using the right CRNs for the right courses, for the right times and dates that you want to meet in the class. Just be careful when using that, but it's super easy and super fast. And to get those CRNs, you're just going to go to the catalog. You can search courses and anything else that you might need to know. And I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe.